Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I'm JJ and this over here is Mr. Jared. Thank you so much for hopping on over and choosing to vibe bright with us. Jared and I really appreciate it, right Jared? Yeah, he loves you for it. Isn't he sweet? So today, Jared and I have for you your weekly tarot guidance pick-a-pile reading for the week of April 5th through the 12th. Yes, the 5th through the 12th. Happy Easter, happy Passover. Hope you've all had an incredible start to your spring. So I will go ahead and show you your piles 1, 2, or 3. So when I do, take a deep breath and then you can scroll on over to the timestamps in the description below to find your pile for the energy and the guidance coming at you for this week. Also, super awesome news, you guys. I'm gonna be starting to host moon circles, Vibe Bright moon circles on the new moon and full moon. I'm really excited for this. A part of the Vibe Bright moon circle, you're gonna get a downloadable PDF workbook that you can print out or just save on your computer with information on the astrology behind either the new moon or the full moon that you sign up for. And then things like correspondences, how it may be affecting us, things like that. And then journal prompts to dig into the energy of the full moon, what we can do to harness the energy of the moon, commune with spirit, gather our intentions, be very specific about our desires, get ready to manifest or to receive during either the full or the new or the full moon. So I'm really excited for that. And then we're gonna gather via Zoom on the new moon and full moon. At right now it's looking like 5:30 p.m. Pacific, 8:30 Eastern on April 12th, next Monday, for the Aries new moon. And that'll be the first one. So Jared and I are really excited about that. So head on over to the link in my bio on Instagram and I'll have a form you can fill out for that, and then I'll be in contact with you if you're interested in joining the community and being a part of the magic and getting together under the moons, work some magic together. I'm so excited about that. And without further ado, let's get to it. Take a deep breath and focus on what guidance you need for the energy of the week coming at you for the week ahead. If you need to pause the video, feel free to pause the video and just intuitively choose whichever pile is calling out to you the most. And then you can go down to the timestamps and scrub on over to the pile of your choice for your weekly guidance and the energy ahead for this week. See you there. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your energy tarot guidance read for the week of the April 5th to the 12th. If you chose pile number 1, you're in the right place. So, Jared, let's get to it, shall we? Pile number 1, your crystal for the week is obsidian. Obsidian is molten lava that has cooled quickly and had no time to crystallize. Obsidian is a stone without boundaries or limitations. As a result, it works extremely fast and with great power. Its truth-enhancing, reflective qualities are merciless in exposing flaws, weaknesses, and blockages. Nothing can be hidden from obsidian. Pointing out how to ameliorate all destructive and disempowering conditions, obsidian impels us to grow and lends solid support while we do so. It needs careful handling and is best used under the guidance of a qualified therapist, as it can bring negative emotions and unpleasant truths rushing to the surface. Obsidian is a strongly protective stone, forming a shield against negativity. Spiritually, obsidian vitalizes soul purpose. It eliminates energy blockages and relieves tension, integrating the psychological shadow into the whole spiritual integrity. So, with that being said, this week, obsidian is going to be here for you to block any negativity that's trying to cloud your judgment, that's trying to cloud your energy this week. You may be called to do some inner work, shadow work. I'm a big proponent for shadow work, some self-inquiry, some journaling. It may or may not be a heavier week, especially after all of this springtime rush. Be mindful of your energy and what you do with your energy. Make sure that you are protecting yourself and that you are resting, giving yourself good rest and good care and good nourishment as you move forward. Your overall energy of the week is the 5 of Cups. Focusing on the negative, things not turning out the way you anticipated, forgiveness of self or others, everything happens for a reason. Look for hidden blessings. 5 of Cups, again, so with this 5 of Cups overall energy, I want to say just look on the bright side of things this week. Don't take things too personally. I feel like people are gonna be wanting to offer you stuff, offer you love, offer you compassion. Be forgiving with yourself. Be forgiving with others. This guy over here is super pissed off that he has 3 cups that he dropped or whatever that are crushed. But if we focus on that all the time, we're gonna get more of that. So look for the blessings and the lessons in any hard times that may come your way this week. It might be a bit of an emotional week. Again, that obsidian with this 5 of cups overall energy is kind of here to kind of guide you and protect you as you move forward. Be mindful of this 5 of cups energy moving into this week. Pile number 1. Your archetype that's coming through for you this week is arrows. Arrows. Love, desire, sensuality. Arrows is a beautiful energy. Again, I want to tell you, with this arrows energy coming through, this archetype that wants to come through for you, you might not let it. You might be resisting this love, this sensuality, this physical embodiment of compassion and of connection and of relationship, because you may be focusing on the negative a little bit too much. So use that obsidian energy to kind of guide you and carry you and clear the way as you move forward. I'll read to you what this booklet says for arrows, because it does a great job of explaining the archetypes. If I could find it. Okay, arrows. Love as desire, eroticism, sensuality. Though arrows can be depicted as unbridled sexuality and eroticism, a more contemplative understanding of this archetypal energy leads us to the root of desire itself. What do we long for? Why are we awakened by love? What makes us hesitate in the face of intimacy? Arrows reconnects us with the primal longing to merge with another human being, nature, music, art, plants, food, or anything that we perceive we are separate from. Arrows allows us to momentarily unite. Our heart embraces otherness, and in doing so, we further understand our own. Our life force awakens. This card reveals an inevitable initiation into love's labyrinth. You may find yourself swirling in a new territory of desire and sensuality. Explore the labyrinth with a curious and honest heart. And remember, though the way is circuitous, you are always being led towards its center. Love. Feel the love this week. You're going to want to ignore it. Limiting beliefs and habits and detrimental energy is going to want to sneak in and take you out of the moment. Be aware of that. Allow this arrow's energy to truly unite you with what is seemingly separate, what is seemingly outside of you. Go outside, spend time in nature, hang out with your friends, with the people that you really resonate with, and be really honest with yourself this week. If you find yourself pouring into things that are not serving and that you're not happy with, if you have to do that, what can you do to clear out that negativity and look at the bright side of things instead of just wallow in the negative space? But love is coming through for you. Love is coming through for you. Just hang on tight and take yourself out of any dense energy that, I feel like a lot of dense darkness might want to creep in. Take a break for yourself. Step outside of it. What can you do to see the glass is half full? Okay. These are all in reverse. I'm going to read them upright. Okay, pile number 1. So at the beginning of the week, we have the King of Wands coming for you. So the King of Wands, I feel like this is you needing to step up to the plate. You needing to show up. You needing to really be unforgiving in who you are and in your strengths, and just pouring yourself into the things that light you up and taking your power back. I feel like there maybe, especially in work, your power may have been taken away from you, or like you're not feeling creative, you're not feeling energetically connected and resonant with what you're doing at work or at home also, with this 5 of Cups over here in your relationships. Show up. Just show up and allow this arrow's energy to do the rest of the work. It's time for you to get your power back, especially in the beginning of the week. It's like you're you have this strength that is calling out to you. You have this beauty that wants to come through, but I think you're holding yourself back with this Five of Cups overall energy of the week and looking at the negative and putting yourself down and believing that you can't do it, or that you believing that you're not safe for some reason. If these things are true, what can you do? Seek help if you need help. I feel like there are people here for you, but you feel very alone in the situation. In the beginning of the week, it's time for you to take your power back, take the matters into your own hands, so that you can move forward. And again, it's gonna, like, the world's gonna tell you that the glass is half empty. You need to take the power back into your hands at the beginning of the week, especially to get yourself onto the right foot at the beginning of the week and see the glass as half full. Middle of the week, we have the Five of Pentacles. Again, this is that job situation maybe that you're not feeling connected, resonant, creative, passionate about what you're doing, and so it's like not bringing the money that you want. You feel like you're not being supported, your needs aren't being met, you feel lonely and isolated. This sense of isolation is coming through a lot for you, pile number one. What can you do to reconnect? When you feel isolated, you feel lonely, dig into that if you can. Do some shadow work around that. Do some inquiry around that. Hit me up if you are in a space where you want some practices like this. I'd be more than glad to share what I know. And seek professional help if you need professional help, please. But the Five of Pentacles in the middle of the week is kind of like this, I feel like hump day. Wednesday, Thursday is going to be rough. You might not be making as much money as you want to, or you feel like you're not doing the things you should be doing that are moving you forward. And this King of Wands over here energy is just disappearing before your very eyes, or you never even really felt it. So keep that King of Wands energy, keep that strength energy. What can you do to take the matters into your own hands and open up to the love and to the abundance that is there? By focusing on what's not there, we're going to keep getting more of what's not. So be mindful of this scarcity mindset in the middle of the week. And it's I feel like you're looking all over the place for the answers, but the key is right there. But she's so caught up in having such a terrible time, she doesn't notice that the key to the door is right in front of her. It's just against the wall in the corner. She just didn't see it. So it's I feel like this week is going to be a lot of opening your eyes up to what's actually there, as opposed to what's happening in your head. And people are going to want to help you, but it's you're going to want to isolate yourself. So if you need your alone time, do it, please. But don't do it if you're actually longing for connection. At the end of the week, we have the Four of Swords. This is you in your nest, in your little place, in your space, by yourself, meditating on what you want, reflecting at the end of the week, feeling safe and secure. This is what needs to come through with this Five of Pentacles energy, with this Five of Cups energy, this conflicting emotional scarcity, this conflicting financial scarcity that wants to come through because you feel like you don't have the power to change things or to make things happen, or that you're not the person that can make things happen for yourself. But you are, so give yourself that time to reflect on what you need so that you can move forward and set yourself up for success. She's here, she's in this nest. It doesn't look comfortable, but she's sleeping. How can you be comfortable with the uncomfortable? Give yourself the time and the space you need to reflect and to, again, that's why be mindful of the time you're spending by yourself and how are you spending it? What are you saying to yourself? What is the relationship with yourself like? You spend the most time with you with more than anyone, our relationship with ourselves is the most important thing. So what are you saying to yourself? How are you treating yourself? Would you speak to your best friend that way? Would you speak to your parents that way? Would you speak to your mentor, your boss, or your teacher that way? If the answer is no, work on that. Be mindful of that. Don't keep speaking to yourself in a way that is going to continue to isolate yourself and bring this scarcity mindset, this emotional just distraughtness, this not enoughness. That's not where your power needs to go. Your power needs to lean into your strengths and into what lights you up so that you can move forward. I feel like there's a bit of a funk, but it's all these resources want to come into play and help you out, but you're being a little stubborn. So spend the time by yourself that you need to get your shit together and to get yourself in a good emotional space, and then share that with others and let other people help you this week. at the end of the day. Again, that obsidian, allow that negativity to be cleansed. Yeah. Overall guidance coming at you is the initiation, rite of passage, crossing a threshold. You're onto something. I feel like you had really awesome momentum going for you. You know, you were like on top of the ball, and then maybe something happened last week or early this week, and it's like you feel, you know, this Five of Pentacles energy in the middle of the week really sent you for a loop, and you feel like you're not good enough, and blah, blah, blah. You keep telling yourself these stories that aren't necessarily true right now, but we want to step into something. You're being initiated into something bigger and something better. You know, what work do you need to do to up level where you are right now? If things aren't how you want them to be, you can't be focusing on what you don't have or on what's not going right. How can you get your power, take your power back, give yourself the time and the rest that you need to reflect and meditate on what you truly want to move forward, get, you know, pull through this funk, clear out those energetic blockages, allow that obsidian energy to carry you through the week, holding yourself strong. I feel like the obsidian and the King of Wands are very strong, clearing energies that you are totally capable of. But it's like everything around you looks like doom and gloom or like impossible, but there's a beautiful doorway that's opening up for you. But it's up to you. How are you going to walk through it? What are you going to do this time? How are you going to show up this time? The universe is waiting your response. The universe is awaiting your response for it. But how you respond, is it going to be the same thing as, like, you know, what you've been doing, focusing on all the negative stuff, or what you don't have, what you're lacking? Or are you going to move forward like the damn dirty King of Wands that you are? There's something you want to change, and you're not happy about where you are right now. I get it. I resonate with this heavily. Rebel deck, what guidance do you have? The Rebel deck, don't play. Rebel deck, what guidance do you have for pile number 1? What does pile number 1 need to know? Shit is going down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or freaking quit. I'm telling you, this very well may have to do with a job situation that you're not feeling totally resonant, compatible, creative, passionate about anymore, and it's making you feel down in the dumps, and it's stripping you of your power because of the story that you keep telling yourself about it. You have the power to change it. What can you do to move forward? This very well may be about your job, or also love is looking at me over here, or your love life, or your relationships, especially with this Arrows energy coming through and this Five of Cups over here that's looking at me. If you want to change something, what can you do to move forward and stop wallowing in the, you know, in the negativity and the suffering? You know, it's hard to pick ourselves up, but I feel like you're very supported and you're very strong. You're only here right now because you're so strong that you put yourself here, you know, as tough as that might sound. At the end of the week, you really need to reset. Reset. At the end of the week, reset. If it was really heavy, at the end of the week, reset. And allow people to help you, please. All right, woo. All the animals want to come after you. What animal spirit wants to help pile number 1? What animal spirit wants to help pile number 1 this week? Woo! Deer spirit wants to come through for you. Bring a gentle touch. Bring a gentle touch. Be gentle with yourself. I feel like you're being way too hard on yourself in love, in relationship, in career, in finance. You're being way too hard on yourself because things are not, I resonate with this totally, because things aren't exactly how you think they should be because of the story that you're telling yourself. Know that you can rewrite that freaking story. Be gentle with yourself, especially at the middle, at the end of the week. Take your time, you know, and I feel like there might be actually a lot of people that want to, like, kind of spiritually bypass the situation for you. Like, oh, it's okay, it's okay. No, it's okay if it's not okay. It's okay if you need to do something. It's okay if you need to be alone. Do it. Do that. Use that energy, the energy of the obsidian, with that space by yourself, as you're redrawing your boundaries, as you're reevaluating what you want. But don't stay stuck there because you're having a pity party for yourself if people are trying to help you. You know what I mean? This can go a couple ways. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. I feel like this situation is going to take time, but you're crossing a threshold and it wants to come true for you, but it's going to take some freaking time. And you got to kind of hold on for the ride right now. And, do the work necessary. And I feel like a lot of the work does have to be done on your own. And a lot of the work is more gentle, more feminine, more receptive. Well, here we go. Your guidance wants to come through from Angel Answers. Ask for help from others. Ask for help from others, and if you're surrounded by people that are not helping you, that are not serving you, that are not on your team, not on your side, fucking screw them. Excuse my French. Screw them. I feel like other people's energies are either going to bring you down instantly, or they're going to lift you up immensely. It's truly up to you as to what energy, what people you have around you. You have that power with this obsidian, with the King of Wands. Don't let other people's insecurities and beliefs and opinions bog you down, because it's not about you, that's about them. And then be open to this help from others that is definitely coming through for you this week, because people are on your side, but you're being stubborn and you're not letting them help you. This card says it's not necessary to do everything on your own. Your angels are asking you to reach out to those around you for assistance. By allowing others to lend a hand, you greatly increase your chances for success, and your plans will begin to move forward. The help you receive may also include important information provided by knowledgeable individuals. The stress of doing too much can create both physical and emotional health challenges for you. Surround yourself with loving friends and family who are willing and able to lighten your load, and you'll begin to feel much better. Again, I feel like you're overworking yourself, this physical, emotional health challenges because you're overdoing it, you're stressing out so much, or this King of Wands at the beginning of the week could be you doing too much also. Be mindful of that. Take your power back by resting, by allowing other people to help, by giving some people some responsibility on their end, especially at work or in relationship as well. So that it doesn't feel like you have to do everything. You don't have to do it all, pal number one. There are resources, there are people, there are things to help you. Let them help you. And be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Please, pal number one. Right, Jared? Jared's a shark, but he's so gentle. Let us know if you need help. Jared would love to help. Right? Yeah. Thank you, pal number one. That's what I have for you. Let me know how this resonates. Feel free to slide into my DMs. Follow me on Instagram at JJ Abu Hassan for some more Vibe Bright with JJ content. And stay tuned for more info on the Vibe Bright moon circles. Aries new moon on the 12th, the next week. The 12th. Let me know if you want to be a part of that. I'm super excited to start those up. Have a beautiful week and keep vibing bright out there, pile number one. Love you. Hello, pile number two. If you chose pile number two this week, you're at the right place. Welcome to your tarot energy guidance read for the week ahead, April 5th to the 11th. I think I've been saying the 12th, but I meant the 11th until Sunday. Welcome to your read. Hope you're doing great out there. Let's get into it, shall we, Jared? Jared's ready. Are you ready? You better be. Okay. So, pile number two, the crystal you have this week from my crystal Bible, I flipped over to Starolite. Starolite. S-T-A-U-R-O-L-I-T-E. Starolite. Like starlight. Listen to this. Starolite is known as the fairy cross. It was believed to be formed from the tears the fairies shed when they heard the news of Christ's death. Easter. Happy Easter. Traditionally, this protective stone is a talisman for good luck. Starolite enhances and strengthens rituals and is used in white magic ceremonies. It is said to access the ancient wisdom of the Middle East. This stone connects the physical, etheric, and spiritual planes, promoting communication between them. Psychologically, Starolite is exceptionally useful in relieving stress. It alleviates depression and addictions and negates a tendency to overwork and to overcommit energy. Physically, Starolite is an excellent stone for those wishing to stop smoking and to mitigate and heal its effects. It assists in understanding the hidden reasons behind the addiction to nicotine and provides grounding energy for airy people who have used nicotine to anchor them to earth. Healing Starolite treats cellular disorders and growths, increases assimilation of carbohydrates, and reduces depression. It was traditionally used for fever. Hold or place in any chakra as appropriate. With this energy, I want to say, there's magic that wants to come through for you with these fairies. There's magic that wants, and beauty that wants to be birthed through hard times, through things like death. Especially with Easter. It's Easter today when I'm filming this. This message of resurrection, of rebirth, of new beginnings, of springtime. I feel like this week is going to be a good opportunity for you to look at things that are quote unquote not good or bad or even evil, detrimental in your life. And I'm a big proponent for shadow work. Do the work to turn that into beauty. I feel like a lot of power is there for you. A lot of magic is waiting for you in these areas of your life. And you're in a good place to hone this magic. We're heading into the new moon at the end of the week. It comes on Monday of next week. I feel like there's a lot of reconciliation that's happening, a lot of release that's happening, and you're being placed in an awesome spot right now to start brand new and manifest some awesome magic, some awesome things with this moon cycle that's coming for you. Come to the moon circle, Vibrite Moon Circle, and join me as we harness the magic of the moon and talk all about her energy. And let me know what's going on. But that being said, I want to tell you to use this energy this week to bring magic into your life. I feel like you're waiting for something to happen, but you got to make it happen for yourself. Pile number 2. Overall energy of the week coming for you. I'm telling you, you better work with the moon. You better come to this moon circle next week. Go to a moon circle. Do something with the moon, please. You got the High Priestess coming at you. The High Priestess is all about this receptive, magical, feminine, subconscious energy. This space where magic literally happens. You have a lot of magical energy coming at you with this High Priestess, with the starlight and the fairies. This is all about making the unconscious conscious and what's really happening under the surface. Sit in silence, rest, meditate, do what you need to do to circumvent the conscious monkey mind. I feel like you've been distracting yourself from your soul for far too long, and the pain that you may be experiencing right now is because you've been ignoring your true desires, ignoring your soul, ignoring the yearnings that are coming from your unconscious side. So give yourself the time and space you need to tap into that space, into those desires, into this High Priestess energy this week. Very much also for me, the High Priestess is about working with the moon, working with receptive, yin, feminine energy, which takes a lot of strength and a lot of power to do so, because we constantly want to be doing something else. This card says, meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not a time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. This is not a week to do a lot. This is not a week to be doing all the things. This is a week to rest, to release, and to work with the moon to start manifesting those things that you truly want. Your soul's calling out to you. Your soul's calling out to you, and it's like you want to take this big bite out of this juicy apple. And you're stopping yourself, maybe because you're scared, because people have told you that it's not true, that what you believe is wrong, blah, blah, blah. Sit in silence and ignore those stories that are trying to come at you. Those stories are not true. You know your truth. Archetype that's coming through for you this week is the Poet. The Poet. This is beautiful creative energy coming through. I want to say work with your sacral and your throat chakra with all of this blue and orange energy. And the moon is there! The freaking moon is there! You better work with the moon, pile number 2. I better see you in my moon circle. You better post about something about the moon. You better do something, because this feminine energy, this moon magic energy is coming for you. The Poet. The poet, the artist, the witness, the truth teller. The poet's work is to feel immensely and to not be afraid. They must seek out truth in the darkest corners of the world and carry it back for all to see. This unique capacity resides within us all, regardless of your relationship to creativity. When the poet energy is present, there is a call for deep honesty and reflection, for seeing the big picture within the little one. The poet rides effortlessly between the personal and universal. It's possible that others may not seem to listen or care about the poet's work, but do not be discouraged. The words of the poet ring true for centuries to come, soothing the wounds of despair and violence that captivate our world. When the poet's work is never finished, find your voice and trust that the wind will carry it. Again, I feel like people are trying to tell you that what you're doing is not good or not right or it's not true or what you believe in is too woo-woo and blah, 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 and they're trying to bog you down with all of this patriarchal bullshit. Okay, it's dumb. Don't listen to them, please. It's stripping your power. What you need to do, work with the moon. Look it up. Find Instagram accounts. Find blog posts, forums, YouTube channels about working with the moon, about what that means. I feel like this energy is really calling out for you. Your soul has been calling out for you. It's time for you to take a bite out of something so juicy, so much more aligned, something so much more true that you know is in there. This magic is literally all around you and swirling around you. You can use it. You can be a part of it. It's not just coincidence. It's not just silly willy-nilly stuff. It's very purposeful. It's a very conscious effort that you're putting in, that the universe has been putting in. Listen to it. Listen to it. Listen to it. There's something here for you. All right, let's see your beginning, middle, and end of the week energy. Pile number 2. These are 2 completely different decks. The beginning of the week, you got the High Priestess again. You have 2 High Priestesses coming for you. You have the fairy tears of Christ's death over here with starlight energy coming at you. And then you have this creative poet archetype with the moon, holding the moon. Okay? I'm just going to repeat myself. Rest. Chill out. Meditate. Journal. Chill. Don't chill and watch Netflix and zone out. That's not self-care. That's not chilling. That's not resting. That's being lazy, okay? It's not a week to be lazy. It's a week to active rest, maybe a thing. But do this High Priestess work of opening up that third eye, opening up to that intuition, allowing the receptive parts of you to open up and to just totally up-level you. Allow this magic from inside of you is so real. You were right, pile number 2. I don't know who needs to hear that. You were right. You are right. You are doing the right thing. You're on the right track. Keep moving forward. Don't let other people in this world try to talk you out of it, because there's so much beauty and magic in who you are and what you do and what you bring into the world. And I think that a lot of crazy active energy is trying to take you out of that and convince you otherwise. Don't listen to that. Whatever's going on, you freaking know the answer to it. You know what's going on. Middle of the week, 6 of Pentacles. This beautiful energy, this earthy energy is coming through at the middle of the week. This is all about giving and receiving. I feel like be mindful of who you put your energy into. Are they giving you the same quality of energy back? Again, I feel like this is that same story of people who are not serving your energy, who are not on your team, who are not on your side, giving you a bunch of bullshit that you don't deserve. Be mindful of it. On the other side, this is very good relationships. These are people that are on your side. This is a very cohesive thing in your life. Keep working towards it. You're going to start seeing physical manifestations of this beautiful exchange of energy, this give and take, this ebb and flow happen for you. But it's not going to come through you overworking, through you consciously doing it. It's going to be, I feel like the universe is going to place it in the palm of your hand, and you're going to have it. And it's going to be even better than what you imagined it, honestly. But don't get bogged down because it's taking too long. Don't start not believing in yourself or in the process or in the universe or in spirit, what have you. rest. Do the active work, the active rest necessary to make these dreams come true. Tap into that creative side. Tap into that receptive side to bring these things forward. I feel like this exchange too is energetically with the universe, with the unseen, you know? And people are trying to tell you that it's not real, that it's not true, that you're dumb. That's fake news. Don't listen to that. There's an eternal exchange of energy happening. You are so a part of it, and I think you are awake in the dream. So keep moving in that direction. Don't fall back asleep. I feel like your third eye is wide open this week. Listen to it. Listen to that intuition. End of the week, we have Temperance, but he's in reverse. I think this can go one of two ways. It's either you not in your power, allowing other people's negative energy, other people's doubt and criticisms and judgment get in the way and fog up your intuition and take you out of your process of manifesting those dreams, of making this a reality for yourself. Or this is you getting in your own way, not doing the work, overworking yourself, believing that it's not going to come true, and not listening to your intuition because of your own ego, your own doubts, your own limiting beliefs, the stories that you keep telling yourself. But what wants to happen is that this Temperance wants to be upright. And again, this is this giving and receiving, this yin and this yang, this male, female, this, I don't like using that too much, active and rest, this receptive and active energy happening. This active exchange, equal exchange between you and other people, between you and the universe, between your mind and your heart, your soul and your spirit, you know? Making that cohesive, coagulating work happen for yourself. I think at the end of the week, you're really going to start, and I'm telling you, you have the sun and the moon again. He's holding the moon over here and he's holding the sun on the other hand. This is also the energy of Sagittarius coming through for you at the end of the week. If you are a Sag, or if you know a Sag that's going to maybe get in your way because he's in reverse, be mindful of that. Balance your energy because something wants to come through for you and you're making it happen for yourself, but you have to make sure that you stay on track by getting out of your own way and just letting it happen. Overall guidance coming through for you: play, celebrate, have fun, don't be so serious. Again, this feminine energy, this receptive energy, this spacious energy, just chill, have a good time, be creative. You know, follow those creative endeavors. This Temperance is also very much about art and creating art. This is very much creative energies here on your side. Even with the Six of Pentacles, this creative energy, this exchange of energy. I don't know if you're in the arts, if you're passionate about something creative, if you're starting something new, if you're even an entrepreneur, if you're in the spiritual community, if you're a leader of some sort. You're on the right track, but this week is not a week to overwork yourself. I think you're going to have a great time, honestly. And I think you're not even going to try too hard. You know, I'm making a big deal about this because, like, maybe you're not listening, but I feel like you probably are. So good for you. Like, just have a good time, have fun. Have fun, and keep creating. This is awesome. This is beautiful energy. The only thing at the end of the week is this Temperance that may want to get in the way of you, you know, having this energy exchange and having this flow. Something may get in the middle of this flow towards the end of the week. Just keep having fun. Keep creating. You're on the right track. You know, it's not about pedal to the metal right now. It's not. Rebel Deck, what guidance do you have for pile number 2? What guidance do you have for pile number 2? You do you. Like I said, stop trying to change people. That shit never works. Don't let people try to change you. That shit never works either. You do you. Again, you know very well what it is. You know very well what it is. I'm gonna leave it at that. You do you. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep creating. Keep having fun while you're doing it. You do you. Period. I don't even need to explain that. Oh my god, all the animals came out for you. Alright, animal spirit. Oracle, what animal spirit wants to come through for pile number 2? Okay. Armadillo spirit. Set healthy boundaries. Set healthy boundaries. Again, Armadillo has this he's so cute and funny. And I feel like they just play around and roll around, but they can also be vicious, they can actually be a little scary. And they roll around and shit, they turn into a ball. Don't hide away and turn into a ball to protect yourself, to protect your ego, to be dishonest with yourself and with others. But set healthy boundaries, and I think that is 100% accurate with this energy exchange I was talking about with other people that may not be serving you, whatever, maybe getting in the way of you creating this creation for yourself, this art, this life, this career, this love for yourself. It's happening, but again, something may be a little bit off kilter, especially at the end of the week. So set healthy boundaries with yourself, with others. Specifically with others, I feel like there's just a couple people in your circle that are trying to talk you out of whatever you're doing. Don't listen to them. Set healthy boundaries. You can still love them and respect them and honor them, but keep yours to yourself at the same time. Be mindful of that, please, because you're onto something really awesome. All right, Angel Answers, what guidance do you have for pile number 2? Ooh. Listen to your intuition. I can't make this shit up, you guys. Need I say more? Listen to your intuition, pile number 2. Your intuition is completely reliable and accurate at this time. You're a freaking fortune teller. Listen to your own inner guidance, and you can't go wrong. You can be certain that the messages you're receiving are from your angels, and they're real and they're trustworthy. Have faith in your feelings about the circumstances you're experiencing. Your insights into other people and their true feelings or motives are perfectly accurate. So set healthy boundaries. There is no need to question what you know is true. You have 1, 2, 3 cards literally telling you the same thing. Hell, 4 cards with the you do you. Telling you the same exact thing. You do you. You know the answer. Listen to your intuition. Have fun. Play. Rest. Keep doing the work. Keep creating. Keep having fun. Don't let other people talk you out of it. Make it so interesting and so fun for yourself that you end up talking them into joining you. You have that kind of power. But remember, keep these healthy boundaries in mind. That's how you're going to make that happen. All right, pile number 2. That's what I have for you. Jared, isn't that so awesome? He's loving your energy this week. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, I'll be hosting my Vibrant Moon Circles on the 12th at 5:30 Eastern, 8:30 Pacific. I have the link on my in my bio and Instagram, so check that out. Fill that out if you want to join the party, join the magic. You guys would benefit from that. I will be. Let me know. Just let me know. That would be so awesome. But please, work with the moon. Do what you need to do. Pile number 2. You do you. You already know. Period. Thank you so much for tuning in, for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Have a beautiful week and keep vibing bright out there, fam. Hello and welcome to your weekly tarot guidance energy read. Pick a pile for this week. If you chose pile number 3, you're in the right spot. Right, Jared? This is pile number 3, right? Yeah. It's pile number 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. I thought I heard something in my room. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for joining me, you guys. And let's get into it. So pile number 3. The crystal you have coming through for you is Beryl. Beryl. It's pink, gold, yellow, green, blue, or white. Beryl teaches you how to do only that which you need to do. It is the stone par excellence for dealing with a stressful life and shedding unnecessary baggage. It aids in tuning into guidance as to what you should be doing. Representing purity of being, Beryl helps to actualize potential and is an excellent stone for scrying. If you don't know what scrying is, look it up. And is often used for crystal balls. That's what scrying is. It opens and activates the crown and solar plexus chakras. Psychologically, beryl enhances courage, relieves stress, and calms the mind mentally with its ability to filter out distractions and to reduce overstimulation. It encourages a positive view. It discourages overanalysis and anxiety. Emotionally, beryl awakens love in those who are married but jaded. I feel like this is going to be a week where you need to tap into that solar plexus energy, into that crown energy. I feel like there's a lot of spiritual gifts that want to come through for you, a lot of positive vibes that are coming through for you, but there's something holding you back because you're carrying all this baggage that you don't know what to do with anymore. And it feels old and outdated, and it's like, I think this, especially with springtime right now, Easter, and Passover that just happened, like, you know, now that we're in April, it's like this rebirth that's coming through, and I think you want to let go of the baggage once and for all. So allow yourself to do that. Pile number 3. And tune into that guidance and what you should be doing. You know, I feel like you're kind of questioning what you're doing with your life right now and who you are and what's right and what's wrong. Trust that you have the answers. Seek out the guidance that you need. Tune into that guidance. Tune into that connection with spirit, with the universe. Look for the signs, you know. Ask your spirit guides. Talk to your angels. There's a connection that wants to be birthed between you and the unseen, between you and the spirit world, you know, like, be a part of it. There's a lot of positive energy. Your vibration wants to be raised, but I feel like you're being bogged down by, you know, this from your past, really, from whatever may have happened. Overall energy of the week, we have the 7 of Cups. You gotta make a choice. I feel like there's too many choices on the table, and you gotta make a choice. And you're distracting yourself because there's too many choices. And I feel like you keep, like I was saying, you're not sure what to do, and so you kind of just keep doing the same thing, but that's kind of keeping you down, and it's lowering your energy, and it's like your frequency is not as high as it could be, or as bright as it could be, because you're kind of judging yourself, you're bogged down by this baggage that's holding you back, by the past. But you have to stop procrastinating and overanalyzing every little thing and just make a choice. Whatever it is, you're going to start on a path. And then we can course correct as we go. That's totally fine. But make a choice and start moving forward. I feel like you're overwhelmed by the possibilities, which is okay, but we have to make a choice. Get clarity on what you desire and move forward. There are too many options. This may have to do with addiction. Be mindful. Be mindful of the choices you're making and make sure that they're coming from a place of your heart, from a place that serves you, from a place of truth. Again, allow that beryl energy to connect that solar plexus, that power, confidence, and identity energy. I just made a word. With the crown chakra, with this, not the third eye, but the crown chakra, this connection to spirit, this intuition, this openness, this knowing, this expansive and abundance. Connect these two to finally make a choice. Don't make it from habits, don't make it from addiction, don't make it from ego or from perceptive, opinions or limitations. Make a choice. Make a choice. Tap into your heart to make the choice, even. But just make the freaking choice. Archetype that wants to come through for you is the thread. I've never seen this card in this deck. The thread. The thread. Let me read to you what it says. Again, I feel like this is you making a choice, holding on to that thread. Last thread. Or holding on to the last thread. I feel like you're holding on to that baggage so tightly that you're not letting yourself expand and raise your vibration. What do you need to let go of? What needs to be cut off for you to finally free yourself and move forward? And make a choice, because a choice wants to be made. If you don't make it, someone's going to make it for you. I'm feeling that for you. Alright, I'm trying to find it. 1 second. The thread. Here we go. The path, the vein, the circuit. Life is a tangle. So much happiness simultaneously and circuitously, leaving us grappling for meaning and direction in a network of distractions. When we connect to the energy of the thread, however, we strike the deepest vein in the body. Our whole being responds to its tug, Meaning is pumped through our bloodstream. Our mind and spirits are lifted. We remember who we are and what we came into this world to do. Though this happens on the most profound level, it could be the simplest incident that activates the thread. A song, an image, a conversation heard in passing. No matter how confusing and multi-layered our modern lives become, if we are connected to the thread, we are free. Being tethered to it is the only anchor our heart requires. Make a choice. Make sure that choice is coming from your soul. Your soul is calling out to you. It's a time for truth. It's a time for expansion. It's a time to level up. I feel like you are being called to raise your vibration. So make the freaking choice. It's going to help you do that. Connect to that thread, to that eternal thread that's inside of you. You are being lifted. You are being taken in. You're being brought into the heavens with this energy, but I feel like you've been making choices that are not serving you, so it's time to finally start making choices that are aligning with this energy of the thread, of Beryl, to take you to this place of expansive beauty and love and energy and spirit. And I feel like you're gonna be opened up to a whole new world once you actually commit to this path. All right, let's see your beginning, middle, and end of the week. All right, I really don't know what choice you have to make, but you have to freaking make it. And you are just, I think you like the fact that you haven't made it yet. You just like that thrill. You like being in this like teeter-tottering energy. So this is the Two of Wands coming at you at the beginning of the week. The beginning of the week, the Two of Wands is literally, again, all about making a choice. You have 3 cards telling you it's time to make a choice. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? You know damn well what the answer is. But I feel like you've been holding yourself back because you're scared of the power that's on the other side, because you don't want to learn new things, because you're scared of what people are gonna think about you, because you're scared it's gonna be a risk, it's not gonna bring you money, people are gonna not accept you, blah, blah, blah. Shut those noises, those voices up in your head and just tap into your heart and make a choice. You've been like waving through a window. You've been looking from the outside in way too long. You want to go out there and explore. There's a whole world waiting for you out there. But you've been holding yourself back because you're scared of making this choice. Know that your soul is calling to you and is on the other side and is begging you to come out and play. So just make the choice to do it once and for all. At the beginning of the week especially, I feel like you're like, oh, dreaming about what it could be. Well, stop dreaming and just make it happen for yourself. Pile number 3. In the middle of the week, you have 8 of Pentacles. This is you learning new skills. This is you honing your craft. This is you seeing results in the middle of the week. And I think it's because you finally made that freaking choice to move forward and get out of your head and get into your body and delve into your passions, delve into that creative space, delve into that heart space. It's also you being very curious. This is curiosity. This is illumination coming from this flow, from this creative side of you that wants to embody itself through you. You have this yearning, this purpose that you know has been inside of you for way too long, and you have been putting off making a choice to commit to it. And I think that you're scared of the work that you have to do to get there, but know that it's part of the journey, that it's not going to happen overnight, that it's going to take time, and have fun with it. Learn, hit the books, learn new things, learn new skills. The more you learn, the more expansive, the more of service you will be. The more people will see you and honor you and love you. Do the work. In the middle of the week, this is you honing your craft. This is you doing the work. I'm proud of you, I want to say. In the middle of the week, this is you doing the work and moving forward and learning new things, picking new things up that align with this choice that you made, finally. At the end of the week, we have the 9 of Pentacles, but she's in reverse, and I think this is what may be holding you back from making this choice. The 9 of Pentacles is you're at the end, this is a conclusion. You're scared of turning the page. You're scared of starting something new. You're scared of what people might think of you if you commit to whatever's happening. If you commit to this purpose, if you commit to the thread that's inside of you that wants to be ignited and embodied. But the 9 of Pentacles is a super beautiful, abundant, Venusian, creative, expansive energy. It is reaping new fruit. It's reaching for new fruit. And that's the thing, we have to do the work to reach for new fruit. We have to put in the work, learn the new skills. You have the 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. And then in the beginning of the week, I have the 2 of Wands over here. So I feel like this is you all week long, maybe seeing what the work could look like, what you could be manifesting, what could be happening, all the things you want for yourself, but you're like teeter-tottering, not making the decision, looking outside or looking from the inside out, you know, like scared to make this choice. Just make the freaking choice and do the work to move forward, because you're going to reap new fruit, but you're holding yourself back by not making this choice and by not committing to it. And I feel like it might be a situation too of like you do a little bit and then you stop, and you do a little bit and then you stop, and you stop that. You know, it's time to commit to that vision, to that purpose. I want to tell you, go on a trip, get a change of scenery, you know, meet some new people, join a new circle of friends. Join the New Moon Vibrate New Moon Circle on the 12th. Meet some new friends. Let's work with the moon. Also, you have the moons over here, the phases of the moon. Things are going to take time. Allow the seasons and cycles to happen on their own. It's not going to happen overnight, but once you make a choice, you're going to start planting the seeds that are going to move you into another direction, into a new direction, so that you can start reaping this new fruit. But the longer you put it off, the longer it's going to take, the longer it'll be, you know? You'll never get anything done. But you want to get this shit done, so do it already. And I feel like it's beautiful and it's creative, and it's this very earthy energy, this grounding energy. It's not gonna be work. It's not gonna be hard once you do it. You just have to show up for yourself and commit to those yearnings, commit to your soul, commit to your path, because it's following you. It's gonna haunt you if you don't do it. So just do it. I feel like it's not even. Again, I kind of said it for pound number 2. It's like not a big deal. But for you, like the more you put it off, the more you're gonna just not have a good time. Overall guidance that wants to come through for you: pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. I can't make this up. I literally can't make this up. Your vibration is rising. I said it in the beginning. I don't look at these cards, you guys, before I read them to you. I don't look at any one of them. With the beryl energy coming through, beryl, the crystal, this crystal of raising your vibration. What did it say? It aids in tuning into guidance as to what you should be doing. Actualizing potential, and an excellent stone for scrying. Actualizing your potential, shedding unnecessary baggage, tuning into guidance as to what you should be doing. How Beryl teaches you to do only that which you need to do, so make the choice. And how I said how your vibration is rising, this connection, this power of the solar plexus with the power of the crown chakra connecting you and guiding you forward, this thread that's happened, this thread and this pillar of light, this beam of light and energy and activation that wants to level you up, that wants to bring your energy up, but you have this baggage that's weighing you down, that's keeping you, that's making these decisions for you. It's time to release that baggage. Stop looking at the story from the inside out, you know, or from the outside in, what have you. Be one with it. Make the decision to move forward and heed the call of your soul, and finally commit to this beautiful work that is in front of you. It's going to take time, but you're going to reap new fruit. You're going to reap some awesome stuff. So stop holding yourself back and, you know, and just teeter-tottering. Just finally do it. Woo! All right, Rebel Deck, what guidance do you have? Uh-oh, I'm scared. What guidance do you have for pun number 3? What guidance do you have for pun number 3? I'm sorry. It really wanted to fly. She don't play. You need some freaking effing yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. So with this committing energy, with this need to commit, this yearning, this call of your soul, this spiritual up-leveling, this vibration raising energy, this commitment that wants to happen for you, I feel it may be, you know, something to do with yoga, something to do with an exercise regimen, an eating regimen, some sort of routine that you want to get into, or some sort of ancient wisdom that's coming through for you. You know, scrying was mentioned with Beryl. things like tarot, things like astrology, things like that are mysterious that, you know, people may want to try to talk you out of. Even creative endeavors, you know, movement with your body. Bring that into your life and commit. You need some yoga in your life. Move your body. Again, yoga moves the energy in the body and allows your vibration to rise. It allows your vibration to enhance and it brightens you up, and it opens you up, and it clears out the shit you finally need to release. It opens you up. You get these downloads. Your body feels good. Your mind is in tune with it. Your spirit becomes alive. Do that kind of work. Heed that call, because there's something there for you. There's something there that wants to activate. I feel like this actualization process is happening for you, but you have to make the choice and commit to it so that the universe can give it to you. So that you can finally start moving down this path and making these things real for yourself, but you have to learn new things. It's going to be uncomfortable at first, but you have to make that choice at the beginning to just get the ball rolling. Alright, let's see. What animal spirit wants to come through for pile number 3? Animal spirit wants to come through for pile number 3. Elephant spirit, learn from the past. Elephant spirit, I want to say a couple things. First of all, elephant, for me, is always Ganesh. I always see Ganesh. I love elephants. They are such a rich, traditional, grounded, spiritual energy, a spiritual presence, this energy of good luck, of fortune, of abundance. Research Ganesh, see what Ganesh means for you. Ganesh is the remover of obstacles. You know, he clears the way and brings you to the place that you need to be. So stop questioning it. You know, you are exactly where you need to be. So start moving forward and commit. The other thing I want to say is learn from the past. That baggage that's holding you back, that's keeping you in this space of indecision, that's keeping you in this space of reluctancy and resistance and apprehension, comes from the past. You need to let that shit go. You need to let that shit go because it's not serving you. Learn from the past. Learn from it to make new choices so that you can stop looking from the outside and be part of the story. You are the superstar in the story of your life. Make the choice now to start moving in this direction of actualization, of light, of energy, because you're being called to level up. You're being called to bring freaking awesome shit into your life. But you've been stopping yourself because of whatever you think, you know, these ghosts from the past that want to come through. It's not you anymore. So commit now. Commit now, if not, it's just going to take you so much longer. This is a great time, especially with this new moon energy coming at us at the end of the week. Oh guys, this angel answers have for pile number 3. Compromise. Okay. Compromise. This decision might need some compromising. Completely, 100%. Okay. Compromise, but don't compromise your spirit. Don't compromise your dreams, your ambitions, your goals, your desires, your soul for bullshit. You know, like, don't compromise the thread. Don't compromise this pillar of light. Don't compromise that. Learn from the past to make a decision and commit, and that's where the compromise comes through. What do you have to sacrifice at the same time? You know, what is that for you? What does that look like to you? What does sacrifice mean in the situation, and what does compromise mean in the situation? Because I feel like both are going to have to be made. But something new wants to start. If it's a yoga routine, like a yoga practice, if it's a fitness routine, if it's a health regimen, or if it's something creative or something spiritual or something psychological, or even something with your job and career or in your relationship, wherever the hell it's coming at you from. Where do the compromises need to be made? And I feel like they don't have to do anything with other people. I feel like it's more about you. What do you have to compromise and sacrifice for yourself in order to put you on this track of up-leveling, of bringing more into your life? Because I feel like there's this expansion that wants to happen, but it's like the universe is waiting your call. you know, like they're like, it's your turn. It's your turn to let us know what's going on. This card says, in order to create a happy outcome for the situation, you will find it necessary to compromise. Allow yourself some time to become clear about what is truly important to you. Also take note of matters where you would be open to changing your position. Work toward an agreement where everybody wins. Be open to cooperation that would allow you to get what you need while also assisting others in fulfilling their desires. Be objective about finding a balance between respecting everyone else's viewpoints and still being true to your own. You can commit, you can move forward, you could start this new thing and go on this path and still honor and respect everybody else, you know, and still do the other things in your life. I feel like you're resisting making this choice because you think you have to give everything up. And it's like, no, that's not the case. There's just compromise that is going to be made. This beautiful balancing energy. I'm thinking of the Justice card and of Libra energy, this Libra full moon that just happened. What came up for you a week ago? What happened last weekend? Did something come up for you? Did you realize something? Especially with these moon phases over here in the middle of the week. I feel like there's upheaval that wants to come through, this emotional downloads, emotional revelations that are coming through for you that are revealing the baggage that's keeping you from making this choice, especially in the middle of the week. So where does compromise fit into the picture so that you can make it happen for yourself? Whew. Jared is exhausted. Thank you so much, pile number 3. Let me know what resonated. Feel free to slide into my DMs. Follow me at JJ Abu Hassan for some more content. Let me know how this hit. Let me know what's going on. I'd love to know. I am super nosy. And yeah, thank you for joining me. Please, if you're interested, check out my Vibrite Moon Circles I'm going to be starting. I'm going to be posting content for that on Instagram, so follow me on there. Feel free to hit the link in my bio to join, fill out a form, we'll be in contact. I'm super excited for those. And yeah, I look forward to seeing what else lies ahead. Thank you so much, pile number 3. I'm rooting for you. You got this, okay? Have a beautiful week and stay safe out there. Sending you guys lots and lots of love. I'll see you next time. Keep vibing bright out there, fam.